Okay, so I'm an idiot.
You can't even lift him up the car and smash him into the sprinkler system.
Uh-huh. Ooh, open her up. Son. Okay, it's time for a shop update. Now look, the single most important piece of equipment you can have in your garage is probably a lift. Saves you a ton of time, saves you a ton of money, and let's face it, saves your spine. If you've ever had to bench press a transmission into a car on jack stands, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So that's why we're getting straight to it, and the first order of business of upgrading this shop is putting in this Bendpak lift. So since a two-post lift needs to be drilled into the concrete and mounted accordingly, and I actually do value my personal safety, I decided to hire out Marco from ADM up in Simi Valley to come install this thing so I don't kill myself. Look, I've used Bendpak lifts for about the last 7 years now, all through Hoonigan, and I've loved the way they look, I love the way they function, and their customer service is absolutely top-notch. So that's why we're installing one here. Makes sense. In an earlier episode, I designed a layout for where I needed the lift to live so we could film here and have enough room to pull a few cars in. This is where the vehicles will land. Right about. I think this thing is about as long as we need. So.
Yeah, because this is probably the longest, but if you have smaller vehicles.
Oh, well, I don't have the vehicle that's coming in here yet, but it's decent. So, I like this. So basically you put it kind of like right at the center of the mass, right?
The line, yeah.
By the way, this is Marco. He's come through in a pinch to get this thing done. He had one day while we were in town this week. So, absolute G.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, buddy. Chalk line, let's go.
You can pull it out now.
Sweet, let's get this heap out of here. Hey, all right, Francisco on the Komatsu. So this is their GP7. So this is only a 7,000 pound lift, which I don't really have anything that's super heavy anyway, but this big piece at the top, all the cables and everything run across the top. Okay, so I'm an idiot, and well, when I was doing my measurements, I did them from a different location because I just kind of assumed that usually when you run water lines, you run them, you know, downward, right? Well, as it turns out, the people that ran the sprinkler lines here ran them upward somehow, so let me show you. So we wanted the lift right here so it could be in the corner, and there's the sprinkler line. It's further up on that side than it is on this side. I don't know, I was doing it in a hurry and that all up. But Marco here is explaining to me that they make a much better lift, or well, one that'll fit here. So
yeah, they have a 9,000 pound two-push floor plate lift. Cables, hydraulic lines run through the bottom, so there's no overhead up on the top, no obstruction, so that should work a lot better.
Nice. Is it GP9 or
X?
Okay, XPR9. That does not. That has. You said it's it runs the
cables, hydraulic lines run through the bottom, so now you're gonna have a clear overhead to be able to raise your vehicles.
How much height is that?
That one is 2.5 inches.
Oh, really?
The plate that runs in the bottom is 2.5 inches tall.
Okay, so what that might mean is that the Corvette may drag its headers on it, but you know what? We'll figure it out. We can always put some sort of little wood plate or something on it to get it up. No big deal. We'll figure it out. Yeah, but this gentleman is going to have to come back on Saturday here, and he's cool as shit because, you know, offered to do that. So thank you, Marco. I really appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. So now we got to pack this back up, and then we'll have the other one brought down Saturday. We'll cut to that. Cut to Saturday. right, the lift is in. We got that Bendpak XPR9TF. We had to get a different lift because the top of the other lift was too tall and it was hitting that water line up there. Which, now I'm thinking about it, if I lift a car, I may hit that as well. So I gotta always look out for that now because I didn't think that through. So I think we should take some time to talk about what you need to consider whenever you're putting a lift. What up, Suppy?
Yo.
Hey, come
What
here.
up?
So, hey, real quick, got the lift in, obviously, right? But you're a seasoned shop owner and veteran. What are some things you need to think about before you install a lift somewhere, other than just the placement?
Well, you gotta think about the top here.
Yeah.
Right? Because you can't be lifting up a car and smashing into the sprinkler system. Right? You gotta think about where your fuse panel is. That's over here, which is not a far run, which is good.
Yep.
How far of space in the back and the front.
Yeah. So we got the back and the front space. We got the placement in the shop, nice and good. Oh yeah, by the way, how much concrete you need when you're putting this in?
Shit, that one I don't know.
Okay.
But you should have a pretty. I mean, you're in a commercial building. You're not in a house. So usually the foundations are good.
I hope so.
Okay.
And electricity. 20.
Yeah. So look, we're gonna run it like this, right to there, up, boom, boom.
In the box.
Yeah.
Easy.
Actually, we should just run it into the neighbor's box.
Yeah. Free electricity. Let's go.
Yo, what up? What you got there? What you got in that bag, son?
632, baby.
Wait, is it? Yeah. Open that shit. What do you got? Is it a big block? By the way, this is not a promotional piece at all. This happened to just get here for one of the. Oh. Oh. Ooh, open her up. Ooh. Ooh. Whose is this?
It's a Chevelle in the back.
Oh.
That big old Chevelle right there.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Damn, son. Is this gonna be on your channel, Suppy?
My channel.
Soupy opened up an American
Well,
car shop.
Yeah, weird, right? Well, tell you what, I'll just showcase some of it. Didn't you do a sick burnout in this thing?
Oh, dude, we're gonna do a lot.
Okay, well, sick. Right on. All right, we're gonna learn a little bit more. We need to figure out about this lift. Shout out to Marco, ADM Automotive Equipment. Dude, these guys came in, got this done in like 3 hours. They also came back twice. They even went and picked up the lift from Will Call at Bendpak for me. Just rock solid, folks. And by the way, this was not anything that I did for clout or anything like that. Paid them everything, but like they went above and beyond. So shout out to that. That's, you know what, good service seems to become a rarity these days. So hell yeah. Well, we don't have electricity, so I can't really use the lift. I guess I'm gonna pull my Corvette in here. We're gonna look at some stuff. Actually, you know what we should do? We should open this box up, check out this transmission. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. One thing I was concerned about was that little cross plate because it comes up about 2.5 inches, or at least it's supposed to, off the ground. Corvette fits without hitting the exhaust. That thing is slammed. It's a good sign. And if you're wondering what this is a bunch of our materials for the floors. Boys, a ghost shield, baby. We're gonna be doing the floors in a couple days here, and we just have to grind all of this garbage off. All this nasty roll-on, whatever the hell this is. I mean, it's like paint, basically. What we want to do is we're going to grind this all off, we're going to seal it, and then lay down the epoxy. And this place looking real good. We're coming along. Now the last step after that is we got to figure out the ceilings, we got to figure out lights, because straight up, these lights are not going to work. So here's the deal, internet. If you know some people that make really dope lighting or, you know, good LED stuff that is color changeable so we can, you know, make it warmer or colder, let me know. Comment below. Drop it in the comment well, because your boy needs to see. Let's open up this transmission. Let's take a look at this while we're here. This is a 4L85E Level 4 for old Waylon by Gearstar. This thing is going to feature a non-lockup yank converter. and manual valve body with a Transbrake, which is great. Hopefully I don't break this one. Messed the last two up because of, well, my own fault. Both times. Well, some other people's fault, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's my fault. Looking forward to getting this thing back in the truck. Truck's still sitting pretty over here. This thing's actually sick, so this is running finally. Yeah, we got old Waylon just kind of chilling out over here, waiting for its day. So the motor is off at Texas Speed right now. They're gonna pull it apart, they're going through it, and we'll have an update here for you shortly. Should be good. Not too much damage was done. So we get that thing back in here and get back to what we were doing, which was sending it. So there you have it, lifts in, looking good, right where it needs to be. We got enough clearance for everything. So on the next shop update episode, we're gonna be doing the floors. We got the boys from EPOXY Max coming all the way from the East Coast. We're gonna show you how to really spice up a shop, take it from zero to hero. It's basically like this. We're gonna take this shop that's basically a $1,000 Honda. We're gonna put some $20,000 wheels on it. But you know what? It's just gonna look good. Stay tuned.